Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and I'm Akshaya pursuing second year engineering in SVCE Bangalore. So today I have come up with one of the important topic in the mathematics part, that is the permutations. So non-concept, let's get started. Coming to introduction to the permutation. So permutations are the arrangements of object in a specific order, and the number of permutations of a set is given by the factorial of the number of the elements. And permutations are used in various fields such as the mathematics, of course, we know computer science and statistics. So the major applications like where we can use is the in the mathematics part we can use in the computer science field and statistic rate ratio. Yeah. So basically coming to basic introduction, like permutation is an arrangement and it is arranging of objects in a specific order line. And the best image I have added here is NP permutation to find the number of permutation of n items. In choose an R at that time, you can see the formula for finding the permutation. So here it says as the arranging the objects in a specific order. And the number of permutations of a set is given by the factorial of the number of elements and its application. So that is about the introduction. Next, coming to the fundamental principle of counting. What is this? So the fundamental principle of counting states that if there are m ways to do one thing and n ways to do another, then there are M to do both the ways. So this is the principle is essentially is understanding permutations, especially when dealing with the multiple events or an object. So in this case, permutation is best is like we have an idea that is considered as M thing, and somebody has another idea consider that as an N thing. So if M and N together to be merged and a solution to be formed, so permutation can be best used, right? So this is the concept of the permutations. So arranging the thing in a given order if there are multiple things. Yeah. This is a basic fundamental principle and the best example I have chosen here and one image I have been shown. Next, permutation without repetition. So repetition may occur. So why without repetition? Let's see. In permutation without repetition, each object can also be used in the arrangement. Once in the arrangement. Uh, the number of permutations without repetition of n objects is the factorial. That is the n factorial. For example, such the number of ways to arrange the letters A, B, and C is 3. So the 3 factorial will be always 6. So, and the number of permutation of order of n things taken are at a time. So these are the best images I have find and I have applied here so that you can easily understand it. So without repetition means, so we can use the best thing is the factorial, right? Factorial of a number, everybody knew it. So this is about without repetition concept. Permutation with repetition. How? In permutation with repetition, objects can be used multiple times in the arrangement. So there was we'll be using one time here, multiple times, as the name itself indicates. With repetition, means multiple times can be used. And the number of permutation with repetition of n objects, where some objects are repeated, is calculated using n factorial of r factorial by r2 factorial. So this is the formula we'll be finding if there are repetition of the elements. Circular permutation. We saw if number of elements are repeated and without repetition. What is this circular thing? Let's see. Circular permutation involve arranging the objects around a circle rather than in a straight line. The number of circular permutation of n objects is n minus 1 factorial. There we use by only n factorial for the even arrangement. There n factorial, n minus 1 and n minus 2. So here n minus 1 factorial we are seeing. For example, the number of ways to arrange 4 people in a circle. Then 4 minus 1, 3 factorial is the answer for this. In a circular permutation, we are learning. So one of the best image I have placed here. Hmm. Applications of permutation, as we saw, mathematical computer science field. So permutation are used in cryptography to generate secure passwords and encryption key. C. And in computer science, permutation are used in algorithms for generating permutation of elements. And permutation are also applied in the combinational problems such as arranging books on a shelf or seating the arrangements. Best example I've shown you. One major application and the important application is generate secure passwords, cryptography. Best example. Computer science, permutation are used in algorithm for generating permutations of elements and permutation are very computation problems. Yeah. Permutations in probability. Probability, we are everyone know about it. So how permutation is used in the probability. So probability theory, permutations are used to calculate the number of possible outcomes in an event. Permutation helps in determining the likelihood of a specific outcomes occurring in the random experiment. Understanding the permutation is crucial in the probability calculations, especially in scenarios with multiple events. So their probability can be used. Permutations versus combination. Permutations involve arranging the objects in specific order, while combination focuses on selecting objects without considering the order. And the formula for permutation is n divided by n minus r factorial, whereas the formula for combination is where c will be applied. N factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. That is the major difference between the permutation and the combination. And a real world example of the permutation is permutations are used in creating unique license plates by arranging letters and numbers in different order. Permutation plays a best role in creating the number of car plates. Do you know, guys? Arranging the letters and numbers in different orders. In music, permutations are used in composing melodies and harmonies by arranging the musical notes in the different sequences. Oh, cool point, right? In music, also permutations are being used. Permutation are also applied in sports scheduling to determine the order of games in a tournament or a league. So major three application real world example is the number in the car plate, music, as well as in sports. Conclusion coming to the permutations. So far we learned about what is permutations and what are the real world example of the permutation and permutations versus combination, repetition without repetition of the permutations. Coming to the conclusion part, plays a significant role in mathematics and combinatories and various practical applications. Understanding permutations helps in solving complex related to arrangements and orderings. By mastering the concept of permutation, one can enhance their problem solving skills and analytical thinking abilities. So this was about the permutations. Hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much.